Back in 2016, as we were trying to determine who would be the Republican nominee for president, I remember at work we had a pool to bet on who would win. And at the time, I decided to bet that Trump would get the Republican nomination. My thought was that if he did, it would be very disgusting and it would turn my stomach, but at least I'd get the money. And if he didn't, it would be more than worth it to me to lose the amount of money I'd have to pay just with relief that we had avoided him as the Republican nominee. The reason, in my opinion, that Trump won the nomination against so many other Republicans who were far more qualified to execute the office of president is I don't know if he saw or if he just felt within his depraved heart that the point was we had just had a black president. Whenever black persons see some advancement for themselves, there is always a reaction from the majority white rest of the country, or from a portion of the majority white rest of the country. And Trump was able to use his white supremacist and racist dog whistles that everyone recognized. And boy, it was just what many, many people wanted to hear, particularly within the highly mobilized part of the Republican Party to press forward with that message. Now, for the election, it was Russia that gave him a huge advantage. We still, in my opinion, since he won the presidency and was in control of law enforcement and what is going to be examined and what is going to be determined based on his lickspittle attorney general, we do not know how much money Russia was able to send in and to launder through to his campaign. We do not know how much influence they had over the internet. It was never investigated, and we will never find out. However, in my opinion, the moment that he requested Russian assistance, Russia, if you're out there listening, I hope you're able to, and that was the end of his legitimacy as a candidate. At that point, he should have been indicted and he should have been held for trial because it is illegal to solicit anything of value for a political candidacy from a foreign power within the United States. It doesn't matter if you're in the knobs of Kentucky running for animal control officer. If you take $500 from a foreign country, you just sit in prison for 5 years, sit in a county jail for 5 years. Thirdly, and I think to a very small extent, the fact that he was running against Clinton was also motivating for a large part of the country. But the fact is, Clinton won 3 million votes. Clinton won the popular race. Trump could never ever have won without Russian help. In my opinion, he's not my tyrant. He was only my president to the extent that it's my cancer and needs to be excised and dealt with and cut away.